You ready to get them?
Ready to find some.
Morning, guys. It's our third day here in Kentucky. Me and Hayden are out after him this morning. And we came into a spot where Scotty and I hunted last night. We walked down this fire lane behind us here, looking for tracks and scouting our way along, and found a pile of scratching back here, ran into a couple of hens, found some gobbler tracks in the fire lane. I mean, this whole creek drainage below us has got to have turkeys in it, but have not heard a turkey. Back and get on it. There's a trail that leads right down that ridge. Alright, quick update here. We were just on top of that huge rock behind me, up on the road. We got a hen going down here on this ridge out here in front of me, and this gobbler started hammering 2 or 3 ridges over. So instead of dropping down right above the turkey, we're gonna swoop around and try to get on this ridge where this hen is yelping and cutting. Steep in here, boy. But they like it. He's right over there. I'm hoping he's gonna come through. We sat up here for a while and didn't hear the turkey for 5-10 minutes. He's just went back to gobbling a couple of times. He's down in this ditch. So me and Hayden are gonna swerve around, get this ridge in between him and us. There's a high point up here. We're gonna try to get straight above him. You see him? I never saw him. Oh, you never saw him? He was right here, 15 yards. I don't know if I'm sitting too low or what. Probably just couldn't see him past my head because he was right there. Like I literally looked to the left and he was standing there straight. 15 yards. I could have swung and shot him, but wouldn't have got anything of him. Oh, that one hurts. Just getting too cute with it. That turkey just came in on us. Stupid mistake. I did not get ready in time because we were trying to get in position so we could get footage of the thing. I knew as sharp as that ridge was, is that if we sat down, the turkey was just gonna show up. I was gonna have to skull cap him at 6 yards. But I was like, well, let's try to get our setup a little bit better so that maybe we can get the thing on video. We just can learn so much more from these videos if we get the bird on film. And that time, that cost us that turkey for sure. But he just gobbled again. He came over the hill. We didn't move. He putted. He turned and he eased off, but he like walked around back and forth on that ridge clucking, looking for us. He's not spooked real bad. I mean, he's gobbling, so. Somebody on a four-wheeler down there.
Sounds like someone's driving, yeah.
Oh, Tom, right behind us. Run it. Don't move. Hang on. He doesn't know we're here.
Running away or towards us?
Kind of running towards us a little bit. Just sit tight. He ain't spit by us. I thought I heard turkey flying. This is wild, Hayden. There's turkeys everywhere. There's also a bunch of people farting around, just messing with us. We heard these birds gobbling way down on this point, so Hayden and I are booking it down here, trying to get to them, get on their level. We hear a guy in a four-wheeler come driving across the top of this far ridge, and all of a sudden I hear turkey wings beating like, I'm like, oh crap, we're spooking turkeys. But no, here they come flying off that ridge. Longbeard just comes right down through here and then comes booking it up the side hill. Run right by us about 60 yards. What the heck's going on in here? Face nets are affected, but you look like an idiot wearing one. Like, look at me.
I think you look good, Warb.
Thanks, buddy. There's one turkey I know he ain't spooked, and it's this one over this ridge.
Yeah.
Everything up. There's 2 or 3 birds gobbling. I haven't heard him leave. I heard him drive down there and then stop. See if we can let everything calm back down and then get them fired up again. Definitely gonna hear them coming if they start coming over this ridge. Loud as these leaves are, crunchy as they are.
I'm gonna take a nap, yeah. I haven't taken a nap in the last week, so. I see him.
in my socks. What? Drilled.
That was a cool hunt. It's like a dude take a nap and then they'll walk right by.
We started this morning, walked in a mile, didn't hear a turkey. Got in the truck, was like, man, weather ain't great. Let's just keep going, let's keep looking. Eventually struck these birds, had to put the truck in neutral and roll it off the side of the road. Don't ever do that. If you're stopping to call for turkeys off the side of the road, at least pull your vehicle over to the side of the road. Because if a turkey gobbles right off the road, then you're gonna have to move it somehow. We've been chasing these things all the way down in here. I don't know how far we are from the truck. We're a pretty good ways.
Mile and a half, I'd guess.
Mile and a half?
Yeah. We'd strike out on one bird and then hear one gobble off in the distance and start getting after that one.
We got on the initial turkey that we struck way up there, called him in just by scratching in the dadgum leaves, and I might have some footage of him on the GoPro, I don't know. But he came over the hill, I just blew it, I messed up. I was in a setup that I didn't like, and I could hear the turkey coming, like he was 30 yards and closing just over the ridge, and I'm like, we gotta move, we gotta get in a better spot where we can film him, and if I'd have just sat at that tree, we'd have killed the turkey. I don't know if we would have got it on video, but we'd have probably killed him, or at least shot at him.
Mm-hmm.
So after that bird moved off, we eased down this ridge, and we heard two more of them gobbling down in this creek. Well, Hayden and I moved all the way down here, and I don't even know if y'all can hear the four-wheeler in the background of the footage, but somebody drove a four-wheeler down this ridge on the opposite side. And when they did, all the turkeys shut up, and then I heard a turkey flying through the air, and I turned around and there was a turkey running up the side of the hill. It was a gobbler running away from that guy in the four-wheeler. Every turkey shut up, nothing was gobbling. Then we eventually heard that guy get on his four-wheeler and leave. So me and Hayden are like, we're in the spot, we're on the X, let's just sit here. You ever been woke up by a turkey?
No, that's the first for me.
Before we sat down at that tree, I walked out in the middle of that ridge and I called real loud a couple times. We hadn't been sitting there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes. I was about half awake and I was just dozing off. And all of a sudden, pow!
And he was like, right there.
Right here,
yeah.
Dude. I turned around and I saw him immediately, coming right up that ridge. He was just walking up that ridge, feeding towards that spot where we were calling. And you were in between me and the turkey. Because, you know, I'm facing at the top of the ridge. Hayden's sitting here to my left. Turkey's over to the left. You filmed him forever, pecking up through there.
Yeah, I think there was one tree in the way when he was at like 25 yards and he stood in his gap for a while.
I was watching him through your screen.
Yeah.
And I could see the turkey through your screen, but I could not see him. I had that tree in the way. And I'm like, you start to get impatient because I'm not even on the tree at this point. And I thought about trying to lean out and shoot him, but that almost never works. They always see you and take off and boogie. But boy, we were hit good, Hayden. You got to look at that setup. Look at this. Look at this. I'm still shaking, dude. These turkeys, they get me fired up. That's why we killed that turkey.
You're right under this tree here. Yep.
Yeah, there's a horizontal limb back behind it.
Shadows cover it from that pine right next to it.
Yep. If there's anything I can tell you all about that hunt, what made it happen was when the turkey gobbled, we did not call. We turned around and we tried to get in position before we even made a sound. And you filmed him for 10 minutes before I even called. And eventually we saw him work over this little hill right here. He might have been 40 yards, but he went out of sight. And you can hear us going back and forth on the cameras like, is he out of sight? If he is, I gotta move. So I moved around, repositioned a little bit where I could shoot down here to the left, and then I got on that crystal call. Pow, pow, and he came in. But I'm fairly certain that there was another gobbler or a jake yelping coming up there to him. There's so many birds in here, dude. It's filthy with them. How do you keep it together, man? Jiminy Christmas. I'm watching Hayden film this thing. High pressure situation because he can see him and I can't, and the birds stood in the same spot forever, and that makes me so nervous because all they got to do is lift their head up and take, and putt, and they're gone. And I'm just shaking bad. Hayden's just calm as a cucumber, just rolling the focus.
Because I'm a novice at the filming thing, so I was just so locked in on trying to do the best I could filming that it distracted me enough to not get worked up.
Whew, man.
It worked out.
Dude.
Good hunt.
Thanks, man. Look, I got my
socks.
got my darn toughs on.
In his napping socks.
You've been through the ups and downs with me today. Look at this. That's why I can't drink coffee, Hayden. Because if I drink half a cup, I just totally lose it.
Man, such pretty birds. Today is the 19th.
4/19.
Let me double check that.
I'm still about as pretty a woods as you could ever ask to turkey hunt in.
Looks like it might be good for deer hunting too. There's a big old rub right here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Got about 40. Wasn't quite as far as I thought he was. Just taking a nap. Turkeys get preyed upon by a lot of things in the woods. So their average day, they're usually getting spooked by something. Whether it's owls, hawks, coyotes, bobcats, people, dudes on four-wheelers, they're getting spooked. So if you just give them some time and let them settle back down, they'll go back to doing what they're doing. Put my boots on and towed him out of here, Hayden. Ready?
I'm ready.